Hi Capricorn, welcome to your May 2020 monthly tarot reading. Hope you're well. I'm going to pull 3 cards, put them up there, and then lay some tarot down. We're going to go back to those 3 cards at the end of the reading to see if it correlates or get some more information. So the first card that is coming out is Spring. See your seeds grow. Nice. Your animal spirit that will be with you this month, giving you their energy, is the koala spirit. Spirit is a plan. Loving it, Capricorn, loving it. Oh, just one card. Okay. The last card is clear out the old. Love that. Love that. Okay, so bearing in mind that this is a general reading, Capricorn, and that it may not resonate with everybody, and it won't. So if it's for you, that's great. If you can get something from it, even better. What I'd like to say is that this is not fortune telling, but this is advice from Spirit. This is giving you an overview of the energy that is around. That may or may not affect you, but you can actually, you know, take some information from there and make some decisions, some choices that, you know, that will help you on your journey this month. So, you know, this information is very important. Okay, so crossing energy is the 7 of Ariel. 9 of Raphael is crossing that. It's your mindset. 9 of Ariel. Base of the reading, 6 of Michael. In the past, King of Ariel. Immediate future, 8 of Ariel. You, 4 of Gabriel. You're in that situation, how you are too, Raphael. 10 of Michael is your hopes and fears. And your outcome is divine guidance. Okay, let's get started. All right, so the overall energy here is you have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. So, is there some investments out there for you there, Capricorn? Have you been putting, you know, whether it is into the garden, whether it is in, you know, into the, you know, into something that is being created at the moment, maybe a business venture, maybe there's something that you've been wanting to put your money or resources into, and it is saying that you have definitely been on the right track with that you've done the right thing and made the right decisions there. But then you have, that leads to the patience and waiting for that to happen. So this garden's got to grow. So, you know, it starts from a seedling and grows into a plant, as we know, and we sometimes want to get it through a bit faster. Now, it's saying that that is a good idea that you take the time to look at where you are along those plans and that, as far as that endeavour or project goes, and just look to see what your progress has been, what you need to do going forward, and there may be some rejigging involved there. And also it's saying that there's some new endeavours coming up too. So, you know, maybe you've gone through put enough energy into it that you can actually start to look at what you're going to be doing next, which is awesome. Now, this is the card that crosses this energy. And it could be positive or negative, but this is saying make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So yes, so you are being able to magic up some stuff there, Capricorn. That's, you know, rubbing the lamp of the genie and asking for, you know, what you're wanting to come through. So, you know, definitely you've got some loyal support around you, and, you know, life is pretty good. So, Viking month of May for you. Okay, so your mindset in all of this is your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, love for the beautiful things in life. Oh my gosh, that's almost, you know, verbatim with what was said in that overall energy there. Yes, that's you. You've brought this through, Capricorn. You've made this happen. This has been all down to you. It's been down to your hard work, your positive attitude, and the fact that you're wanting to make a better life and have better things in your life for you. Beautiful. And here we have this is the basis of the reading, and 6 of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So maybe you're looking at moving into a new project. Maybe you're looking at moving even house, maybe town, you know, city, country, whatever, you know, probably not the that would have to be a plan, of course, in the light of everything that's happening at the moment. But this is definitely saying that you're moving out of the the rocky waters or anything has been making things a bit challenging, and you're going to be moving in the direction that's going to inspire you and bring more success and more peace within that. So you definitely, that project or whatever you're working hard on, you are certainly seeing the fruits of those labours. Now, here in the past with the King of Ariel, your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So yes, for all those Capricorns out there that have been working hard at their own projects or working hard with others on an endeavour of some sort, you definitely have got what it takes to have accomplished whatever you've been setting out to do. So that's been a very good base to come from. So a lot of professionalism in the past there, and really working hard, and being very businesslike. Now the immediate future, because as we know, this is the beginning of May, and this is how we're moving into the flow of May and out to the outcome. And here we have in your immediate future is the Eight of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And as we were talking about before at the beginning, it was saying, and make plans for your next endeavour. You may find that you will require more training. Maybe you need to do even just a short workshop, or do an online course, or do something, because you know that you're at your best when you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. So this is saying that that you should be really proud of how far you've come, and that if you continue on that way, that you're going to that your success is just going to keep rolling in. And especially if you make some adjustments to your understanding on the next endeavour. Now this is you. Capricorn, time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So we've got hard work, that energy, that frequency of hard work coming through. You've been working really hard. You are a really hard worker anyway, Capricorn. And this is you building that structure. So your intention and who you are is to build a platform on which to create something very solid, something dependable, something that's going to bring to you what you have been doing the hard work for. So you're really good at making something happen, deciding that it's going to happen and making something happen. So you're very much there. Now how you are within this situation for this month is two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Now what this would say to me is that this next endeavour, or the one that you're working on at the moment, is not a lone thing. You're not doing it on your own. You will be joining with somebody else. There will be or a group of people, because it's saying kindred spirits. So you're going to be able to, in this environment, in this situation, the frequency, you're able to connect with others that are on the same page as you. They have the same ethics, they have the same goals, the same just the same understanding about things as you do. So very, very cool bringing in those relationships. Now this is your hopes and fears. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So you perhaps with that project that you did have on the go, there was some stuff that was happening that was making it very difficult, and it was a little bit challenging, and you had to work even harder than you thought you would have to, because of what was coming up there. Now your hope is that this is all coming to an end and you can now take a bow, get out of there and move on to the next one, which is nothing wrong with that. Okay, so your outcome is divine guidance. To search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So what's coming through for you there, Capricorn, is that this next endeavour is going to be a little bit out of your comfort zone, potentially. That you may find that you're not sort of like knowing it all and being really confident and just being able to stride in there and do what needs to be done. That there's going to be a little, maybe it's an endeavour that you haven't looked at before. It could be in the spiritual realm, could be to do with community and maybe a non-profit organisation or something like that. But it's saying consider an alternative approach. So how you've done things before in the past, Capricorn, may not you may not be in line with what this is requiring of you, but this is saying that Spirit, you're getting divine guidance from your angels, from your guardians, and from, you know, divine Spirit. Okay, so back to these three. Let's see how they pan out with the rest of the reading now. So spring, see your seeds grow. Yes, yes. So, you know, we talked about the harvest earlier with the first card here, and bringing in your harvest, and this is, so that's definitely in line with that as well. So see your seeds grow, know that what you've put down and what you've planted is definitely going to bring through the harvest in due course, which is lovely. And then you have the koala Spirit. So Spirit has a plan. So this is, we're coming back to here, you know. So you may be surprised in the next direction that you go in there, Capricorn, but this has all been planned. This is allowing you to expand, to evolve, to actually bring through the passion that you have within you that may have not been able, and the creativity, because when we're doing something very, very business-like and professional, and you can work hard at it and get it done, it's, you know, it's great, it's rewarding. But when you're doing something that's a little bit less tangible and that requires a little bit more sort of understanding of self and others, then that actually allows us to start bringing through the creativity of who we are, and that's what you'll be doing, because that is the plan. And then we have clear out the old, so that's that 5, freedom and change. So by moving out of the, and it said the fresh, new approach, a fresh approach before, so by moving out of the way that you've been doing things and taking that new perspective, taking a step in the direction that is going to be a little bit, maybe a little bit unfamiliar for you. But in turn to do that, you need to release the old. You need to get rid of any old misconceptions, anything that you've felt that you've been tied to that haven't really served your purpose, but because you've always done it, you've continued to do that. Now here we have the key. So this is going to be the key to stepping into a different and better future for yourself. So, you know, even if things are really good now, things are going to be even better, but it's going to be on a different frequency and a different vibration for you. But very, very beautiful. So yes, congratulations on all the hard work you've been doing there, Capricorn. You know, and just look forward to opening up that creativity within you and seeing what the next exciting venture is going to hold for you. So what a great month. Have fun. Talk to you soon. Bye.